Well, hi everybody, Ray here for Jigglar, and today we're going to take a look at customizing your local traders flyer. Now, really easy to find. All you need to do is jump into your Jigglar dash, hit Get Listings, scroll down a little ways as your templates come up, and there it is right there. So I've already opened it in another window, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'll show you a few of the tricks and things, that the sort of workarounds and things that we've learned. First I'm going to customize it to my sample colors. So say if I want my bottom that deep blue, say I want the top my deep red, I choose that, I click select, I find my logo, or I click on that logo there, I click delete on my keyboard, and I'm going to grab my logo right here, open up, and where's the one I want? Say that's my sample. I can bring that down to size, make it nice and small, stick it in right there, and then I can make some changes. Something I've noticed that Jigglar agents are doing here as well, which is pretty cool, is they're grabbing just some copy. I'm on a Mac, I'm going Control Command C Command V to copy and paste, and say if I want to go Toronto's local traders, I want to sit that up there like that. Local traders, it's a great time. Okay, I'm recording this in June 2020, and we're sort of in this still in this crazy COVID-19 pandemic situation. There's been a lot of local businesses in every area, that have had to stop trading. A lot of restaurants, etc. So, never been a better time to reach out and make a connection. And like if these businesses have supported you in the past, or you want to get a relationship going, now is a great time to get in and make it happen. What I'm going to show you here is how you can change, because there's a lot of content here and a lot of information. So what we want to be able to do is feed this information into columns, and I've taken here's something I prepared earlier. I've just jumped in and grabbed an Excel spreadsheet and created some samples here, so I can create some columns. And I'm just going to start with this one here. Let's delete this one. I don't want to copy those headings because we've already got them. So they are obviously business description, contact, and you can change this to anything up here, but there's business description, contact. And let's see how I can grab a column here. So I'm going to delete that line there, but I'm just going to grab this column by clicking on the top, and I'm going to click copy. So that's copied all of that information there, that sample information, in a column. Now, I'm just going to grab my mouse and I'm going to run it down there, which will highlight everything in that column. I'm going to click delete. I'm going to go over here to my text tool. I'm going to grab it. There it is right there. And I think it automatically defaults to, let's just see, 20 point. I think, yeah, it does. So it defaults to 20 point. I might just, I don't know what it's going to copy from, but I think this is in sort of 10 point. So let's see how 12 looks. So I'm just going to click that, and I'm going to click right click, and I'm going to click, it's not going to go paste, right? I'm going to go control, I'm going to paste, and there's my information that I've just pasted right there. So I can grab that, I can change it, I can move it, I can put it wherever I want. So let's go grab another column. Our second column, which was a bit of a description for each business. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to right click on my Mac, click copy, and I'm going to jump in here. Now I'm going to do the same thing again. And I'm going to, I want to get it so my cursor is just pointing like that. Okay, that'll work. Oh, I see what I've done. I've put that over there. That shouldn't, okay. I'm going to grab that there like that, highlight all of that. I'm clicking just delete now on my keyboard. I'm going to go back into my Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to grab the middle column there. I'm going to click copy. I'm going to go back to my local traders here, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did with, I'm going to grab my text tool, create text tool. I think I took that, I said it's default to 20, which is correct. I'm going to take that back to 12, bang, like that. I'm going to paste my information in there. Oops. Let me try that again. Text block. I might change the font size later. So there we go. Okay, there's my copy. I'm going to highlight that. So I'm going to bring it back to 12 point right there, so I can put that into place there, and I can move my top heading along a little bit. Now here's a little cheat, here's a little workaround, because we don't have specific guides. All of the high-end graphics things have guides, but we try to keep Jigglar as simple as possible, and there's some pretty easy workarounds that you can get here, that you can make some changes if you want to line things up. So you want to make sure that things are nice and lined up and straight, etc. So I just grab a little square like that. I can move that along anywhere I want, and then I can get rid of my square. I'll put it aside, and I might need it later. I'll just click delete. So there's my heading, there's my copy. I can do the same thing with that. Then I can put the contact details in there. So let's go check out the third. Let's check out my third column, which is the contact information, which is essentially just a lineup of email addresses. Click on that, highlight everything, click copy, go back to my Jigglar temp, and I'm going to bring that field. This is important. Bring your fields back to where they're meant to be. I'm going to grab this copy here. I'm going to just drag my mouse over it so it highlights. I click delete on my keyboard and it deletes, and I go back to my text tool. I grab it there like that, put it there. Now I'm just going paste. There's everything that I've pasted in. Now I'm going to highlight that, highlighting all of that, and let me do that again. Highlight. Highlight. There we go. And I'm going to bring that back to 12 point, which is there like that. It didn't grab that last little bit. Mail.com. There we go. And I can push that information. So it's basically that easy. You can create any kind of column you want. You can change all of these names there. You can make them larger, make them smaller. You might only want 2 names. You might just want to run a phone number over there, but that is how you do it. So very straightforward. If you have any questions, let us know. In the meantime, dream big, take names, and get jiggling. Bye, everybody.